What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Acts of Creation. This is the second collaboration lesson with drummer Addison Kurt, and today we're going to be talking about a 7/5 polymeter. So before we get into that, let me play you the performance of the example, and then we'll come back and we'll break it down. As many of you have probably seen the first lesson that we did, we were going to do like a gent clinic series, but we didn't really want to do that. It was kind of campy. We didn't want to pigeonhole ourselves, and we actually started taking all these lesson ideas and started writing music with them, actual songs. And what we're going to do is we're going to take those songs or snippets of those songs and show you the musical concepts that went behind our writing. So like I said, this first example is a 7/5 polymeter, and it all started out with Addison's drum beat. He brought to me this drum beat that he was playing that was in 7/16. And don't let that sound as daunting, just think about it as a quick 7 count. I'm like, alright. And then underneath that, he was doing a kick pattern in 5 underneath it. So you got this. And he was putting the kicks on, if you're counting through 5, 1, 3, and 4. So basically that turns out to, so you have that repeating pattern underneath a 7. So what I did with it, to get into the section, we just open up a nice little 4-chord break, and I'm using power chords for the most part, just to keep it simple. This way I can build the harmony on top of that if I so choose. So basically, 7 string, drop A. So I have this first chord, 3rd fret, and then open, and then 8, 8, 7. It's actually an F major 7 chord. Love it. And then down in the 1st fret, you have 1, 1, 3. You can think of that as a B flat sus2 type chord. So that's how we open up and get into this part. We have this. And then the chug pattern starts. And for the chug pattern, I didn't want to do some super contemporary avant-garde type chord progression. I wanted to give it a hard rock type feel. So the chords I'm using basically outline a pentatonic. For the most part, it's 5, open, 5, 8, 3, 5, 7. So I'm going to start chugging on the opens. 5, 8, 3, 0, 3, 3, 5, 7. Let me play that slow for you. And notice how I lift the palm mute up as I slide the 7. That helps bring up the dynamics and go back into the chord part. And I'll play that twice for you right now just so you can hear that. So as you lift up the palm mute, that kind of just helps transition and bring the energy back up. So on top of the chug pattern, I wanted to write something that would play along with Addison's 7 pattern, not just chug along with the 5 underneath it. So in the actual song that we're kind of writing, I have this fill, this tap fill that goes like this. So I thought it would be interesting to experiment, take the first 7 notes of that and just repeat it. And it actually sounded pretty cool, and we actually really liked it. So what I did, as I play that 4 times. And let me show you what I'm doing. I'm tapping, it's kind of based around an A blues in 5th position. So I'm tapping 11, pulling off the 5. My ring finger, I'm hammering down on 7, or on the G string, which is D. And then staying on the G string, I tap 12, pull off the 5, hammer on the 7, tap 11. And that repeats in the riff, in the example I'm showing you, 4 times, and then I turn it around. And like I said, the turnaround of that is 11, 11, 5, 7, 11, 3, 7, same notes, and then on the G string I'm tapping 12 to 7, 12 to 5, and then tapping 12 on the A, hammering 7 on the G, and then tapping 12 on the G, and then 12 on the E. So let me play that real slow for you. And that is the repeating 7. It's a static pattern playing over the entire fill, the entire pattern. And there you go. I hope you find some of these concepts that Addison and I are using interesting and you can apply them to your own writing. Look forward to more of our little collaboration. As always, let me know what you come up with. Until then, I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.